Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the Mari Jova's channel. I'm Nate, and as you saw before how we did some movie reviews and other videos in the past couple of weeks, today I'm going to be doing my first ever video. Today we're going to be doing a food tier list review. So let's hop right in. Alright, so let's see. We have so many food places to go through, so let's try to go by this as fast as we can. Arby's, I've never been. I definitely have to try it, but people have said that it's not really a place to go eat. They said it's really bad, so I'm gonna say never been. Checkers, I'll say never been. I haven't really been there too often. You know, I should go there more often just to try it out. I've heard it's alright, but I'll just say never been. Never been to Jack in the Box. Never been to Sonic. Actually, yeah, I've been to Sonic. Their food was alright last time I went there, so I'm gonna give it an F because I didn't really like their food. The quality wasn't really that good, and the amount that you're paying for the food, I don't think it's worth it, so I'll give it an F tier. Jimmy John's, I think I've only had it once, but it was a long time ago. So I'll say never been, just to leave the review unbiased. Whataburger, I've never been. I should definitely try it because I've heard a lot of people say good stuff about it. White Castle, I definitely want to try their sliders. You know, it sounds pretty good. And I watched Harold and Kumar, so that's like the only reason I want to go visit White Castle. IHOP, I'll give it a C. IHOP is a diner sort of restaurant. They have really good pancakes and hash browns and breakfast items, but you know, it's alright. It's like an average food. You know, if you want breakfast items, you just go to IHOP. The coffee's alright, and yeah, I wouldn't mind eating at IHOP again. They have pretty decent burgers and other options like omelets and crepes and stuff like that. They're pretty good. So yeah, I'll give it a C tier. Papa John's is a B tier. You know, their pizza is alright. I mean, I'll eat Papa John's any day, but I think their pizza could have a little work on it, especially like their specialty pizzas. You know, it could have a little work on it. So I usually get the buffalo chicken pizza. That's one of my favorites from there. And yeah, their cheese, their crust, everything's good from Papa John's, especially their garlic dipping sauce. That's really good. Panda, I'll give it a C. Panda's alright. I wouldn't call it real Chinese food, but it's pretty decent. It's bearable, and they give you a really good amount. Like every time I go there, the servers usually give me a lot in the box to where it's overflowing. But their food is a little dry, especially the rice and the noodles. It's a bit dry. You could use a little more sauce or something else to bring more moisture in it. Popeyes, I'll definitely give it A tier. Popeyes has been really consistent throughout the years that I've had it. I've never really had bad chicken from Popeyes. Like, their chicken is really seasoned well, especially their crust and their biscuits. Popeyes is really good. So yeah, it'll be the A tier on my list. Little Caesars, I gave it a D tier. Little Caesars their pizza is alright. Little Caesars like the last place I would order pizza from because, you know, I feel like their pizzas are really thin, and the amount of cheese and the way they cook it, I don't think it's really that good. It's not horrible, but you know, it's not the best pizza ever. Zaxby's is definitely A tier on my list. I get Zaxby's a lot throughout the year. Their consistency is like alright. Sometimes I've had really good meals from there, and other times like the quality wasn't that great. It was just alright. But you know, Zaxby's, the food itself is really good. Yeah, and you can get a lot for a decent price. For like about $7, you can get 5 wings, 3 chicken tenders, fries, and toast and celery with dipping sauces. And I think you can also get a drink with that too. So yeah, Zaxby's is definitely worth it. A lot of places don't have Zaxby's. It's around everywhere in my place. So yeah, Zaxby's is definitely a good place to go. Burger King, I'll give it a C tier. Burger King's alright. I mean, it's not the best fast food, but I think it's pretty good. The Whoppers and the burgers and fries, they're alright, and they have other menu items, but you know, I wouldn't go to Burger King a lot. Wendy's, I'll definitely give it a B tier. Wendy's is pretty good. I love their chili. Their chili is bomb. It's amazing. And their chicken sandwich is really good. Like, the chicken is usually crispy, and it's I get the spicy one. That's really good. It's decently, it's not spicy at all, but there's a tiny bit of kick in it. But yeah, definitely Wendy's is a really good place, so I'll put it on a B tier. Taco Bell, I'll put it on B tier. Taco Bell's been really consistent every time I go. I usually get the Doritos Locos Tacos, but they have really good deals sometimes. Like, they used to have this $5 chalupa box where it comes with the chalupa, the burrito, taco, the cinnamon twists, and a drink. The cinnamon twist is alright. I mean, it just came with it. You can pay extras if you want to replace it with nacho. But the chalupa and the burrito were really good. Like, I love their stuff. It's just that it upsets my stomach all the time, but I think it's worth it because their food is really good. But, you know, overall quality, objectively speaking, I'll put it on the B tier. Subway, I'll give it an A tier. Subway is really good. I usually get the Italian BMT, but Subway is all about your opinions and your preferences. If you put something bad on the sub and you don't like it, that's all on you. But, you know, it's just however the way you make it. And Subway's usually, every time I go, they usually have fresh ingredients, and yeah, Subway's a pretty healthy place too. I like the sauces and the toppings that they offer. Five Guys, I've never been. Applebee's is a D tier. You know, their food is pretty alright, but it's not like the best restaurant in the world. Like, I would choose any other restaurant than Applebee's, but if it was isolated with no other place to eat, then yeah, I'll go to Applebee's because the food's alright. It's not that bad. Every time I go to Applebee's, it's just average food. It's not that great. They could work on, you know, including different menu items and working on the quality of the food. Auntie Anne's, that's not really a restaurant or a food place. I'll put it at a B tier. You know, the pretzels are really good. The cinnamon pretzels with the frosting, that's really good. You should definitely go try it at the mall. Every time I go to the mall, I would usually try to get it because walking around with just the cup of pretzels is so satisfying. That's like the best part of going to the mall. Chili's, I'll give it A tier. Chili's is more on the restaurant side than fast food, but their menu items are really good and the prices are really good. Like, their deals are pretty alright. I usually get 3 for $10, which comes with a drink, appetizer, and entree. But yeah, I haven't really had a bad experience with Chili's. Like, their food is pretty good and filling. I usually have a little bit of leftovers here and there because they give a really good amount of food. Chipotle is S tier. Now, don't hate me on this because you think it's, you know, Chipotle is overrated, it's so hyped up, but Chipotle is really good. The amount of food they give you for that price point, I can get around like 2,000 calories by paying $7. It's so good. I get the double wrap burrito with double everything, like double cheese, double lettuce, double everything on it. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good. Like, Chipotle and their seasoning and the sauces are just so good. It complements each other. The rice always works in well with the chicken and the beans. Like, it's just so good. That's why Chipotle is my S tier for me. Denny's is, I'm gonna give it a C tier. Denny's is like the average. It's like that straight borderline average because The food quality is not that great. Last time I went to Denny's, it was a bit cold, and the quality of the food wasn't that great, so I'll leave it at a C tier. Domino's, I'll put at I'll put it at a C tier. Their pizza is alright, it's bearable, but they could work on it. CC's is definitely F tier. Like, I do not want CC's pizza ever again, because it's just not worth it. Like, the quality is not worth it for me. The tomato sauce, they just overload the pizza with tomato sauce. All you taste is tomato sauce and the tomato sauce isn't even that great. It's not even that seasoned in my experience. So CC's pizza is definitely F tier. Hardee's, I've never been there. In-N-Out is definitely S tier. Like, it is one of the best burger places I've went to. It's so simplistic and minimalistic. All they have on their menu is like just burgers and fries. That's all they have. But because of how many menu items they have, they can work on the quality of the food, and it's so customizable. You can ask for, like, they have something called monster fries where they put like everything on the fries, cheese, onions, everything. It tastes so good. So if you haven't tried In-N-Out Burger, I don't have that many in my area. I don't think I have any in my area. But if you haven't tried In-N-Out Burger, definitely make it an effort to go try it. KFC is B tier. I don't know why everyone says they hate KFC. KFC is not that bad in my opinion. Like, their chicken, I like their chicken. It's pretty good. And their potato wedges and mashed potatoes and gravy is really good. Definitely, that's a place I would go to over and over again. B-Dubs is also B tier. Their wings are good. The flavors that they give us also good. They have a huge variety of flavors you could choose from. It's just it takes a long time to get the wings, but B-Dubs, yeah, it's alright. The quantity they give you is pretty decent. The price is a little overpriced, but you know, it's bearable. Chick-fil-A, S tier. Chick-fil-A is the staple food in everyone's life. Chick-fil-A is amazing, hands down. Their chicken sandwiches, bomb. Their fries, bomb. Their customer service, bomb. Literally, Chick-fil-A should be the role model for all fast food restaurants. The quality of the food, the service that they give, they're always busy because everyone loves Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, I don't care if you hate me for saying this, but Chick-fil-A is amazing, hands down. I've never had a bad experience at Chick-fil-A, and they just keep getting better and better. Panera, F tier. No, Panera, I don't know why people overhype Panera. That's one of the most overhyped places ever. Panera is not that great. Long John Silver's never been. Marco's, I'll give it an A tier. Their pizza's really good, especially with their crust and everything. Like, the way they season it, the pizza, and I don't know what they put on the crust or the bread or anything, but I don't know, it just tastes so good. Like, it works together. The tomato sauce, the cheese, everything just tastes good. Their toppings just works well and blends together. McDonald's, I'll give it a B tier. The quality of the food can be argued, but their prices are like the lowest fast food prices ever. I don't think there's anything cheaper than McDonald's. For $1, you can get a lot at McDonald's. And their food is slept on. Like, some of the menu items are actually really good. A basic McChicken tastes really good. So McDonald's, I don't know why people hate McDonald's. It's pretty good fast food. It's like the starting definition of fast food. So even though McDonald's can work on some of their menu items and definitely on customer service, I'll give it a B tier. Pizza Hut, I'll give it a B tier. I don't know why everyone trashes on Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut was the OG pizza place. Like when I was growing up, Pizza Hut was like one of the only places there. And Pizza Hut is really good. The crust, it can be a little oily, but it's really good. Like their seasoning, the amount of oil that they put, it's good. For me, I like Pizza Hut a lot. I think it's really good. Steak and Shake, I'll give it a B tier. Steak and Shake is really good for their price. They have really good menu items, and their fry seasoning and burger seasoning is really good. I don't know why everyone hates Steak and Shake, like no one wants to go there, but for the prices that they offer and the food that you get, I think it's all worth it. And let's see, Waffle House. Wahoo. Wahoo's a C tier. I haven't been there too often, but every time I go there, the food is alright. It's just that diner food, you know. It's not going to be the best quality. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. The chili there is pretty good. So is their hash browns. But other than that, like, it's decent food. Del Taco, I'll give it a B tier. Del Taco, I haven't been to too often, but when I went there, I had a pretty good experience. Like, it wasn't bad at all. Like, I enjoyed it. It was good. So yeah, Del Taco, I'll give it a B tier. Red Robin, I'll give it a B tier. Their burgers are really good. Like, they have a wide variety of burgers, and they give you a lot on your plate. But the thing about Red Robin is their unlimited fries, because they give you only a small amount of fries, and anytime you ask for more fries, they give you like a really small amount. But you have to wait so long for those fries. Like, every time I go to Red Robin, I ask, oh, can I get a refill on fries? Sure. And then they go, and they take another like 30 minutes, and then they come with a small amount of fries. And, you know, it's not worth it, in my opinion. Maybe it was just that one time I went to Red Robin, but other than that, like, their burgers are pretty good. They season it well, and they do a pretty good job of offering a variety of burgers. Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel I've only been to once. I actually went last week. It's alright. I had the hamburger steak. I don't know why I ordered that, but it was weird. It was like a hamburger meat cooked as a steak. It was alright. It was edible, and like, it was bearable and to eat. Fries were alright. The mac and cheese was really good. That's what I liked about Cracker Barrel, and their biscuits. That was really good. I definitely have to try Cracker Barrel again, just to see how my ratings would change, and by trying new menu items. On the Border, I've only been there once, but I'll put never have been. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is B tier. Their hot and ready donuts are amazing. They taste amazing, but I think it's way too much sugar. Like, it's way too sweet. I think they can work on the amount of sugar that they put in the donuts, but I like their donuts. But last time I went to Krispy Kreme, I had a really bad experience. Like, Dunkin' Donuts is A tier. I actually like their donuts better than Krispy Kreme. I don't know, people are gonna hate me for this, but I like Dunkin' Donuts. They're not overly saturated with sugar, and their coffee is pretty good. I think their coffee is way better than Starbucks, in my opinion. So yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is definitely A tier on my list. Cheesecake Factory. I'll give it a C tier. Cheesecake Factory, I haven't really had a good meal from there. Every time I go there, I don't really have a good meal. I don't know why. It's just, I don't like the taste. Usually the beef, like anytime I got a steak or a burger, I feel like the meat, it was like the outside was way overcooked because it tasted really, you know, burnt. I don't know. But it's really lacking in flavor. I think because they have a huge variety of menu items, they don't focus on the quality, more on the quantity. So yeah, I'll give it a C tier. But their cheesecakes are really good, but it's way overpriced. Like, oh my gosh, it's unbelievably overpriced. So yeah, I'll give it Cheesecake Factory a C tier. What's next? Firehouse Subs. Firehouse Subs is definitely A tier sub place. Like, their subs have never failed me the few times I went. Golden Corral, it's a B tier. A lot of people hate Golden Corral. I don't know why. It's a buffet with unlimited food for a really good price. If you go at the right time where they make the freshest food and where there's less people, you can get really good menu items such as their fried chicken and their mac and cheese, and they have a whole bunch of menu items that are really good, and their desserts are really good too. Hooters, I've never been to Hooters. I heard the food is really good, but yeah. Crystal, I've been there once or twice, but other than that, I don't really remember what I ordered from Crystal, so I'll give it a never been. Longhorn, A tier. Their steaks, absolutely amazing. Like, everything about Longhorn is so good. The atmosphere is pretty chill. You know, you just go there for a steak and get your meal and go. But other than that, like, Longhorn, the steak seasoning is amazing. They also have a really good appetizer. If you want to try Longhorn, get this appetizer. It's called the Wild West Shrimp. They season it and bread it so well. I don't know what they use in that shrimp, but that shrimp is amazing. Definitely, when you go to Longhorn, try the Wild West Shrimp. You'll thank me. Outback, S tier. I don't know what happened, but that night that I went to Outback, I had the best steak I've ever had, hands down. Their seasoning in the steak was amazing, even though it was a little overpriced, you know, but their seasoning was amazing. I don't know what they put in the steak, but Red Lobster, I'll give it an A tier. Red Lobster is good. I haven't been there I think I haven't been there in like 2 years or something, but I haven't really had a bad experience from Red Lobster. Their seafood is really good. Like, their shrimp, it was seasoned really well and cooked really well. Their biscuits are hands down amazing. Like, let's see, and last but not least, Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, I'm gonna give you F tier. Texas Roadhouse, I haven't really had a good experience there. You know, I went there, food wasn't that great. For some reason, when I went, there was peanut shells all over the floor. I don't know why. Why was there peanut shells all over the floor? Can no one just sweep it up? But anyway, the food was alright. I mean, it could be worked on a lot and improved a lot, but yeah, Texas Roadhouse is gonna have to be an F tier. Well, that looks like all the items on my list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be rolling out more content soon. You know, if you have any content ideas, just leave it down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please do comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. It would be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys later.